Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. How are you? This is Two Bros Podcast, episode 99.
Is it true you haven't left the house in like 2 weeks?
Pretty much. Yeah, have not left the house. Like I said, these.
Well, we're adding that to the list of people who went ahead and were frontline people. And when 9/11 happened, you know, we were tipping our cap to all of our EMTs, our policemen, and our firemen. Because, you know, when everybody was leaving the building, they were running into the building.
First responders.
After them. Now, you know, when you see somebody in the nursing profession and stuff like that, you probably you get out the way.
You know, I love that respect level of, hey, thank you for your service. You know, when you see a veteran, obviously representing our country from the armed forces, but now you're seeing it from healthcare people who are on that front line, and we're doing the same thing. We're saluting them, saying thank you for your service.
That, in many ways, that's no different than going into combat. I mean, they're risking their lives, taking this illness back to their families and their loved ones. I think like over the weekend, didn't we get confirmation that a couple of healthcare workers actually did get sick and die?
Yes, I saw photos that you would think is a movie scene. You know.
Yeah, orderlies, I think?
That's the name I was looking for. I don't know if that's politically correct anymore. Everything's so sensitive. But if you see someone in scrub and one of those, you know, synthetic hats and booties on, you immediately think they can help you. You're looking for help, you know. And some of them, they're, you know, it's like the Home Depot. I don't work in that aisle. You know what I mean? I don't.
The thing is here, like these, like a lot of, you know, these people care. These people are in really emotional crisis as well.
Sure.
This is one of the jobs that you really don't like settle for this job.
Yeah.
You say, well, you know, I didn't become an engineer. Fuck it, I'll just go ahead and be a nurse. You know, that thing. You really have to have an investment in people.
And shout out to anyone in the healthcare profession. We're losing people at a huge, fast rate. Listen, I have a friend in Bayside, and to this day, he's like, "Oh, I don't know anyone that has it."
I'm losing your audio a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
Like quick to like in 2 days.
Yeah, you just can't get 100 just like that, folks. You gotta wait. You gotta earn it.
Ooh, maybe we'll make it 99.1, 99.2.
Exactly. And thanks. There's a couple of people joining us live on Facebook. So, family good on your side? Everyone's keeping.
Yeah, family's good. Teresa, who's been running around like crazy, their world's got turned upside down. We got told students, okay, you got to go. So they're checking out students, but then there's some students who can't leave because they're international students, or some that are in like situations in which they can't go back home. There was a couple days in which she wasn't feeling good. I was like, okay, we're gonna have to lock you up in your office, or wasn't, and all that. But then the next day she felt better. So I was like, okay, thank God for that.
Yeah, that gets very scary. And then I thought it was nothing, and then it was, and every one of those situations sounds like me, because I'm stubborn. You know, I think most men are stubborn when it comes to their health.
Especially if you're a working man, you push through it.
Yeah, man up, pussy.
But yeah.
Every time I log on to Facebook, I am just in awe of the people we're losing. So the city they've commandeered quite a few hotels, basically made them quarantinis. And for these people coming out of Rikers Island, they get exactly what you just said, a Metro card, I think like $150. No smoking, no drinking. It's like you don't get room service and shit like that. You get a guy like DMX, it's like, bitch, where's my food?
You called us a medium rare steak?
I had a DMX moment, just rambunctious, and exactly the way people project him on TV and the way they talk about him, that's how he was in person.
You know, everybody that has a DMX story says the same thing.
Yes.
Hey, the way you think DMX is, yes, that is exactly how
that's him. That's him. If you were to bust into a room and say, which one of you motherfuckers is DMX? That guy, he's the guy. What motherfucker? Yeah, he's boisterous. He is boisterous. In the dictionary, boisterous should show a picture of DMX.
You know, it's funny because when you sent me that text that we're going to start a little bit late because the wife's cooking. And I was like, oh, God. Teresa had a little cooking bug, too. So she made some Italian chicken, and she made grits and made salad.
Ooh.
She helped me make beef stew. We got stew on the stove. Finishing a bottle of wine. She made mimosas. I've been drinking all day.
I want to shout out a few people that joined into the watch party. We got Rodrigue Forbes, Antoinette Artis, Patrick Montero. Hey, my man P in the big. Craig Howell, Super Mario's in the building. Christopher Steele. Mario's in the building all the time. Sakina Green, look at that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Sakina Green in the building. I hope she's still here. Hi, Keenie. Do they still call you Keenie? Down here on the list here, these are a couple people joining in. So thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining Two Bros Podcast Live. We're going to promise to do more of this. And, of course, we are all in preparation for this live edition that we're going to have.
That's right.
River in Italy. What do they call that? The
gondolas in Venice.
Yes. The reports have shown that water has not been this clear in years. The earth is getting a chance to heal. We're not trampling all over it.
Yeah. 1,000 years from now, yes, we'll be able to say that. It's hard to say now in the moment that's what's going on, but eventually that's what's going on. I mean, this is, but that sentiment's a good sentiment. It's like after you go through this, you really shouldn't be the same. Hopefully your perspective is changed a little bit.
Right.
But I think we tend to show up for each other in times of crisis, but it's when shit gets back to normal that we tend to be fucked up people.
Go back to being the same old fucked up people we were. Yeah, I think nature.
Book bags in my fucking bag.
Shout out, we have some new people just joined. Chris Walker, Greg Vance. How y'all doing, man? Peace, party people.
I took a look. There's a documentary that's on Netflix called The Trials of Gabriel Fernandez.
Almost, it's like playing Wii here, watching her watch that. She's throwing shit at the TV. Yeah. She's like, this is wrong. There's no way.
It just really, I mean, listen, I was watching it and I was physically getting sick at some of the shit that I was hearing. And the sad thing about it was, have you seen it?
I did.
At the end, when that attorney said he gets a call like 2 weeks later and it's the same damn scenario.
Same scenario.
It's like, fuck.
But with this case, I came to my own assumption, and one of the things that really bothered me and like you said, it was gut wrenching, awful, like what they did to this kid. But the homophobia here was at an all-time high. Much why this kid took so much punishment. Continually called him a homo because he was raised with his gay uncle or whatever else. They showed you just some of that, but that was the underlying reason why they beat this kid to a pulp every day.
Possible, yes. To say that is like the main cause, but it's something that you can't, like, I think what the attorney said at the time when he said, why don't they file a hate crime charge as well?
Right.
He said, because you have to prove it. I mean, it's a situation where like everything that was supposed to be a fail-safe failed.
The second point I was trying to get at was they seem to all be enamored by this young lady, the mom, physical appearance. And she was able to charm those people away. Oh, okay, she Jedi mind tricked the fuck out of that system.
Pretty much, yeah. And
very great documentary. Painful.
Get ready for it.
Painful. DJ Black Magic just joined the room. How you doing, Black Magic?
Negro Mágica.
Negro Mágica. In that same vein, a lot of DJs have passed away or are very sick. We have DJ Lance, who not doing very well. There's been rumors that he passed. I saw a post from his wife. This is something new. Whereas you have to be really careful on when you reposting and accenting. You put the man in the grave before he went.
Got to do a little fact checking.
Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
Listen, we've said it before. Out of chaos comes order. So maybe a little bit. Maybe at the end of this, we realize, hey, you know what? It's probably a good thing for every once in a while for us to be in the house together and check up on each other and see how everybody else.
Do you know the number? You know the number off top, or
like a temperature, like 99. How hot are we? We're 99.
All right, party people, the number is 720-835-5522, and you're going to use conference pin number 55854. I want to thank you all for joining us, all of our fans, family, and friends. Be safe out there, party people. Remember, have a blessed week, but more important, be a blessing to someone else.
Oh, fuck them from 6 feet away.
Peace, party people.
Peace out.
Yeah, that's what they said.